Today, we are walking through the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. This is an important one because this is going to be the first time I'm really voicing out loud what my approach is going to be moving forward. I call my company Jailbreak. The word jailbreak came from an interview I listened to where a college professor that was studying social interaction described the feeling of shyness and fear of going first, fear of speaking to strangers, fear of putting yourself out there. He described it as a mental prison that we've constructed for ourselves. And this prison keeps us from taking action, from saying hello, from, making a joke, making an observation, just to put yourself out there. And he said that this prison that we have for ourselves, we don't know that we actually possess the key. And we've possessed the key the whole time. And I thought that was so cool because it's true. The prison really is just the stories that we have. The shyer you are, the more stories you have. Shy people are really are great fiction writers. They're prolific. Really shy people, they're like Stephen King, man. They write stories every single day for the past how many years. Shy people have stories that they've told themselves over and over and over and over for probably since they were kids. I thought that was really cool when I heard the I guess metaphor, being shy, feeling like you're in this jail. But we actually do have the keys, and the keys are courage. It requires courage to confront fear. It takes courage to acknowledge fear and do something anyway. And you might not feel like a courageous person, but I guarantee you know what that feels like. You've done things that did require bravery, courage. So that brings me to the other part of my company's name, social fitness. I'm not the first one who ever said this, but it's a routine, it's a practice. It's something you do a little bit each day. Socializing is a muscle. Social skills are a muscle. And if COVID has taught you anything, it's if you take people away from each other for long enough, they forget what it's like to relate to each other. They forget how to talk to each other. It feels weird to be around each other. I remember it was about a year or two ago, I got invited to a networking event, whatever. So, but around a bunch of people I didn't know. And I had to talk to them. And I had to talk about myself, and I had to talk about my work. And it was brutal. What I do remember saying over and over to people was, wow, I haven't done this in a while. It feels weird. I feel rusty. I kept saying that. I feel rusty. I haven't been in these kinds of environments for years. So it is a muscle. And when you work on muscles day in and day out, they get stronger. And when you neglect them, they get weaker. So if you are someone who, let's just say you used to be great at socializing, fucking awesome, you used to be an all-star, but you go on a trip for 6 months in the woods, you're completely alone, it's gonna be weird to be around people again. You're gonna feel like the words don't come out as quickly. You're gonna feel like everything is very loud. You're going to feel like, I don't really like this. I'd rather be back in the woods. Now, most people that, would be listening to this are not people that grew up as social all-stars. You're probably more like me. You probably have felt for a very, very long time that there was something wrong with you and never quite felt like they fit in. Always kind of felt like they had to be someone else when they were around people. If you were like me, you grew up having certain experiences and you used that as proof that people just didn't want to talk to you. If you're like me, you kind of learned how to be by yourself, how to stand comfortably with your drink in the corner and say, yeah, it's okay. No one wants to come up to me and talk to me. That's fine. Or you might be like me who tried to learn how to put a smile on his face and thought that resting bitch face was what was keeping me in my little bubble. I thought, I'm too scary looking. I need to grow my hair out so I don't look intimidating. All stories. You have your own stories of why you're no good or why people don't want to talk to you. They're just stories. They're just something you told yourself a long time ago, and then you just keep on living that story. So, all right, going back, you are somebody who needs practice. You need to do reps. You need to go out and put yourself in situations where you have to talk to people. That's what social fitness is. Make it a habit. Make it a way of life. Make it so it feels weird not to do it. If you go to the gym long enough, consistently enough, it's going to feel weird when you don't show up. You're going to feel like, damn, I didn't get it in today. I feel a little flabby. Or, man, I feel a little like, I don't know, a little stiff, a little bit weak. It became your normal. It became normal to do that movement. And your body was used to a certain feeling. So just like you go to the gym, try saying hi to 3 people today. People you don't know. Just say hi. You don't have to have a conversation. When you're walking on the street, someone doesn't even need to have to look at you. Don't wait for that. Say hi. Say, hey, how you doing? Hey, have a good day. Just say, hey, good morning. Do that. Do that 3 times. You don't have to get someone's phone number. You don't have to debate politics. Just start small. You do that. Once that becomes normal, you do that every day. It's going to feel like, oh man, this is nothing. It's like if I told you to do 10 push-ups, you never did a push-up in your life, 10's going to feel like a lot. 3 might feel like a lot. But after a while, 3's going to be nothing. I'm like, all right, I want to do 4. I want to do 5. Let's do 10. You just build on that. Building slowly with a purpose, with a plan, a little bit consistently is going to give you the life you want.